In today's video, I'm going to help you take your ear training to the next level. I'm going to show you one of my favorite exercises, and I've broken it down into a few different levels. That way, you can jump on in whether you're a total beginner or an advanced player. Let's get started. Alrighty, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm really excited about today's lesson. Before we get started, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and also click the notification bell. That way you will be notified when I upload new music videos, lessons, reviews, all that good stuff. Today's lesson is about ear training. So what do we mean by ear training? Well, having a good ear is the ability to hear something and, number one, identify it and be able to sing it back. Okay, a lot of people say, well, I can hear it. Of course, we can all hear, anybody can hear music, but the ability to say, wow, this was a major chord, or this was the third of the chord, these kind of real discerning abilities come through practice. The same way that an artist has to sit down with a pencil and paper and she has to just draw the apple that's on the table. Now, I want to let you know a little bit about how I developed my ears. You don't need any fancy equipment. All you need is your voice, your ears, and an instrument. And when I say your voice, you don't need to be a good singer. You just need to be able to carry a tune for yourself. So when I was 13 and I was really into Led Zeppelin, I was figuring out Jimmy Page solos with my little Ibanez guitar and doing it off a cassette. I learned the solos from Led Zeppelin 3, Since I've Been Loving You, is the song, Stairway to Heaven, of course, and many others. And I just sat with that tape until I could figure it out, going one note at a time. Okay, the first thing that you've got to be able to do is sing a note back. This is step one.
And as I said previously in this video, if you can sing it, you can play it.
So, and it's going to get more complicated. So if this seems too simple for you, just stay tuned. I promise we're gonna get challenging. But the first step is, got to be able to play the note. Ba. Can you sing that note or hum it? Now, some people are just really tone deaf. They go, and you might be one of them. I don't know. I hope not, but you might be, and that's okay. Just do your best to get that note. If you're way up here, you can hear it's different, or if you're way down here, so you can hear that's the note. Let's do another note. Right? I'm going to give you one more, okay? And if your voice is high, you can sing this an octave up. Okay? That's step one. Step two is we're going to go up and down the first 5 notes of a scale. When I was a kid in Episcopal school, we used to do this as our choir warm-up. So I want you to do it with me. And don't worry, it's going to get more complicated, I promise. Okay? So I'm just playing an E chord, and I want you to go, ooh. So that's going up 5 notes of the major scale and coming back down. Ooh. going to do it on this chord. Ooh. 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 Okay, so we're going to go back to the E chord now. And out of those notes, bum, 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 we're just going to sing the root, the third, and the fifth. So don't think too much, just listen. It's going to sound like this. Ba, 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 ba. Can you sing that? Ba, 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 ba. Go up a half step. Okay. Sing it. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. One more. That's F sharp now. Sing it. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, now the next step is going to get really challenging. I'm tightening the screw. This is going to be more for the advanced players. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'll be posting subscriber-only content here, such as reviews. I'll let you take a look behind the scenes at what I do. I'll tell you all about my gear. You'll get brand new guitar lessons and good old guitar videos. I don't want you to miss out on the freebies and goodies either that I will be sending to subscribers only. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that YouTube notifies you when I post something new. We sang the notes of the chord going from a bottom note up, but a really challenging way to do it is from the top down. So watch this. Ba, ba, ba. I'm singing all the notes of an E triad, E, B, G sharp. But I'm coming down from the top. You might notice this sounds like the melody of All of Me. All of me, why not take all of me, right? Ba, ba, ba. Can you sing that? And you might have to adjust the octave you're singing. You might have to go ba, ba, ba. Okay? That's the triad with the root on the top. Now we're just going to come down to the next set of strings and we're going to sing the same notes but with the fifth on top. Ba, ba, ba. That's like the Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see? Oh, say, can you see? Okay. Now you try that. Okay. There's one more inversion of this triad now that we're going to sing. I know it's getting harder. Okay, so, and if this is too easy, don't worry. I'm going to show you something even more challenging, I promise, because I know that there's this might be really hard for some folks and it might be easy for some folks. So, it's going to be challenging, I promise. So, the last one, we're going to play your E chord and sing from the G string down. Ba, ba, ba. That's the triad from the third down. Now I know I might be throwing some terms around that you've not heard. Triads, roots, fifths, thirds. This is not a full triad lesson, but it's a listening lesson. So just try to keep in mind, this is from the root on the way down. Sounds like All of Me. From the fifth on the way down, sounds like Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say. And and I'm not sure what that sounds like. Boom, boom, boom. The network NBC used to have little bells that went NBC. So it was that triad, just in a different order.
NBC Television.
Okay, so now we're going to do the same process on minor. Ba, ba, ba. Sing it. Okay. Now. Ba, ba, ba. There was a boy, nature boy, a very, very, very strange, enchanted boy.
There was a boy.
Song called Nature Boy. And then ba, ba, ba. So each of these 3-note triads, that was minor. Each of them can be stacked 3 different ways, and the notes are as close together as possible, but we're coming down from the top. Okay? What I'm going to do now is show you an ultra challenging and advanced variation on this. And if you're a beginner, you can sort of just watch along. Don't worry if you don't get this next thing right away. But if you've been doing music for a while, I'm going to urge you to do this one. Okay, so, and you can do it on different notes, but we're sticking around E just for the sake of this video. So now, the note E has been the root of all these chords that we've been playing. That's E major, ba, 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 ba. But now, what would E be the third of? It would be the third of a C major triad. So what would that sound like coming down from the top? Ba, ba, ba. See that? So we're gonna do the same thing, but keep E in the melody. So we're not gonna change the top note, but we're gonna have to change the chord. Okay? Ba, ba, ba. Now what if I wanted it to be the third of a minor chord? Ba, ba, ba. C sharp minor, right? Or so those are the 2 ways that it could be the third. If it was the third of a major chord, ba, 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 would be a C chord. If it was the third of a minor chord, be, ba, ba. And now, what if E is the 5th? It would be the 5th of either an A chord, ba, 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 or of an A minor chord, ba, ba, ba. Now, here's the ultimate challenge. Sing all of those without the guitar chords to see if, and you'll have to train, and you're going to probably make a mistake and be a little unsure, but this way you're solidifying the sound in your ears. So E major, ba, 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 E minor, ba, 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 C major, because now it's the third on the top, be, ba, ba, C sharp minor, ba, ba, ba. A major, if it's the fifth on the top, ba, ba, ba. And as A minor, ba, ba, ba. Okay, so the ultimate quiz is to play any random note and see if you can pull any of those out of thin air. That's the ultra advanced. Let's say I tell you there's a C sharp, and I say sing that as the fifth of a major triad coming down. That would be an F sharp major triad. So it'd sound like ba 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 oh say. Okay? This is killer ear training. And like I said, let's backtrack. If all of this seems too tricky, just go through the video and zone in where you start to stumble, because really all it amounts to is ba, being able to sing a note back in tune. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. I know it's intense stuff. It's hardcore, but this will really take your ear training to the next level, I promise. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.